I'm here on the scene of the shooting today with Deputy Brandon Gurley, Paulding County Sheriff's Office. This tragic scenario.
Yeah, the Paulding County Sheriff's Office was contacted shortly after 2 o'clock today in reference to a suicide threats call. We responded to 50 Sugar Maple Lane in Dallas, Georgia, a residence inside Seven Hills subdivision. When deputies arrived, they did locate a person inside the home. He was armed with various types of firearms. The Paulding County SWAT team and the Paulding County Crisis Negotiations team responded to the residence. Negotiators were able to make phone contact with the individual inside the home. There were several shots fired prior to the arrival of the deputies and after their arrival. There were several shots fired while negotiators were on the phone with him. He continued to make threats towards himself and towards the officers. At one point, he exited the house with a scoped, high-powered rifle and pointed that weapons at deputies, and they were forced to fire one shot at him. That subject has been transported to Kennestone Hospital with a gunshot wound. I don't have any information on his condition at this point. He's been identified as a 47-year-old male. We're still attempting to locate and notify his family.
Was he alone in the house?
He was alone inside the house. Was never, to my understanding, there was not any hostages or anyone inside the home with him.
Did he shoot at any bystanders or?
There were no one else was injured. There were no injuries on the scene from persons. I don't have any information on if there was any other property damage. I do know that several shots were fired both prior to our arrival and after we arrived.
So the SWAT team arrived. How many people were actually deployed to control the situation?
The SWAT team members were still arriving to the scene as it was unfolding and as the situation unfolded. Negotiators were on the scene, and we still had negotiators that were arriving. So this was very early on, and we had not gotten fully deployed on the scene with those resources when he came out of the house. We did have SWAT members securing the house. The first responding SWAT members that were here, they had surrounded the house and secured that and had begun evacuating other residences close by. But again, I don't have a number because they were not all on the ground when this went down.
When do you